By the thunder! Those things are drawing in more ether than I've ever seen!
Come on, I don't know what to do this part. Oh, freaking useless this part. I hate this part. Oh my god. I die basically over and over and over again.
Thank the founder.
Oh my god.
It's now or never, Joshua.
What the hell? What am I supposed to do? Freaking ridiculous this part. Die, you freaking idiot. Demon. Not even friggin'. I hate this kind of long fight. How long this one's gonna be? Oh my god, I hate that. quickly. Joshua, you have to help me. Oh, pulling away. Great, idiot. Can't even use that, my special power. Freaking useless. Always flying away. Great, freaking idiot.
Blind! Get behind me!
If you're sure.
What are you gonna do? Oh, my arm. Oh my gosh, not that.
Thank you, brother.
Die, please. That's the story, okay? You have to die, you idiot. Ah, this one again. Why so quiet now? Freaking moron. Don't be ridiculous.
Good work, Joshua.
Charge, 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 charge. It's not dead. Idiot. Ah, jump. I forgot. Charge.
Now, Joshua.
Oh, I'm thirsty. Come on. I'm doing it. Oh. Finally. I'm thirsty. Freaking I'm dying already. Oh, where did it go? My hair. Oh god. It's freaking boiling hot today. Oh my god, still alive.
What now?
Oh god. This is not fun at all.
This is drinking the ether.
We have to stop him.
How? Not gonna work. Stun.
I'm here.
Is it the end?
Joshua, are you alright?
I have no idea what this one is. Oh, that one. I have to do that one again.
You have to be stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
True power. It's not done. Or just creating myself?
Found
Versus.
have we become one?
Really? So now I can fly?
We can do it, Clive.
Oh my god.
And we will. Together.
Not done?
Are you ready?
I'm not. At least we have a shield. Very impressive one. Oh my god. I have to do this one again. Not happy.
How can we hope to match such power?
By trusting in our own.
Whoa. Die, freaking idiot. Oh. Die. How many times do I have to kill this one? Ah, stop doing that! For crying out loud. Where is that? I can't use anything. Die. Where am I? Out of Earth? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god, freaking idiot. Oh, this is the worst fight ever. I don't have freaking great. That's it. Great. What should I do? Ridiculous this part. How long has to be? They really think this is a fun. Damage barely nothing. Tired of this. Oh, I don't know. What's the point? Sorry guys, I don't know what to do. Not even halfway. How could it be possible? Not exactly half. Maybe not. Oh god, this is the worst part ever. If you don't like this part, you just skip, okay? Even I don't like this part. Oh, freaking annoying this part. I don't die, please. Freaking, I'm sick of this. How easy life do you have? Just magic? Die, please. Oh my god, please. I don't have. Wow. Oh my god, what is this? What the hell? Oh, freaking shit, this part. I'm sorry, I really hate this. Kind of meaningless, long fight. Idiot. Freaking same thing over and over again. I know. Oh my god. Useless this part. Oh, fire. What should I do? Come on, you have to die. I'm tired of this, really. Oh, what the hell is this again? Freaking garbage. How easy life. Just in case. Oh my god. Wow, I'm tired of this game too. In hot weather and long fight, not fun at all. Oh god. Freaking dying.
What in the hell?
Oh god. What the hell is this now?
Burn the world.
Go ahead, just die.
Not today. Come on, Joshua!
die, please. I'm thirsty. That was ridiculous. Do something?
Dion!
Just kill him. Or kill your mother. Done? It's over? Why is she still here? My Joshua. You're cussing, right? I'm fucking
Joshua!
tired.
Clive!
Finally.
My brother.
My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You should be.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters.
Okay,
I
next
never
one.
dared hope
Mother.
that I would see this day.
Sweet boy.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
Oh. Too tired. Just kill them all. Now your turn. Oh.
This is for my father.
Really? Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't expect like that. He killed a boy.
Oh no!
You better kill that lady too.
It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
The mother crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave. No. Wait.
What are you gonna do?
I owe him a debt. Fine.
You there. Tell me what section.
Don't reinforce the walls.
This is our situation.
Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
Throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait. Don't dally, man, go!
Your Radiance.
And I want you to find out
Make sure the doors are locked.
next move.
By the light! Dion,
Oh,
have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands.
wow.
I am here to save you, Father.
Save me.
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Senbrek. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the Master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your Emperor? Guards! Take him!
Take him.
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash,
Tire.
what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the mother crystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Really? Oh my god. That little shit. He's your son.
Dion.
How could you do that? Oh my god. You're done, lady.
Gods! Gods!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children.
Oh my god.
That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Dan is going crazy. That was the story.
Not again.
Brother?
Anyway, so what now?
It's a long story.
Uh-huh. No.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come.
Don't even
Take my hand.
close to her. Let her die. What a shame.
Get away from me! This is all just a
Kill her, kill her.
bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow!
I think she's gonna die. Go ahead. Go ahead. Goodbye.
Mother.
I didn't like her anyway. Better leave. Okay. Too tired.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together,
Oh no.
consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Wow, freaking hot today.
Relax, Your Majesty.
What is it?
Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Oh.
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright.
Which one is it?
Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew, and so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form, you ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
Oh. What the hell?
Mother.
Oh. Done? Oh, finally. Oh, my shoulder. Clive there. Okay, I have to go here. Another long cutscene, right? Oh, headache. I knew it. I need water now.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse.
Sure.
For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Done? Oh, finally. Okay. Yo. What is that? Just flying? That's it? Interesting. Oh, that's good. Holy.
Tony won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otto has to say.
So, where is it? Hold on.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Here you go, lady.
Clive. Fine purse weighing you down.
Sold out. Okay.
Come again. Oh, don't.
Blacksmith.
I'm not much bothered either way.
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want?
Can you help me? 270.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
No. I know.
Anything else?
Nope. Auto.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that. There's talk of these skies
What
driving.
are you making those skies then? Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Vivian too? God.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Again. I'm getting thirsty.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this.
So that's the last one.
Crystals that filled wells and
this way.
fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
Okay, that's enough, lady.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Move, move, move.
Oh, the moon.
Oh, my shoulder.
Is a storm coming soon?
Quickly.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the journal of Moss the Chronicler,
that's enough.
I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive.
I'm gonna play
even without this journal, you provided us ample wisdom.
Fantasy game.
And we will always be grateful for it.
The fighting is really fun.
Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Discussing way too much. Way too much. See, what's the point? Speak with this, that.
Clive, we have a problem.
What now?
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are 3. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashyyyk out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains, it fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Done? Oh. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see. Not like that. Okay, not this time. Clive there. Okay, I'm way too tired. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.